Chapter 54, Sam's Sticky Lips.
Lucas enters his front door to find Tippy Toes glaring at Sam as if she were observing a bird through a sliding glass door. Sam squirms at the sight of Lucas. Lucas turns his attention to Tippy Toes as if Sam's not stuck to a wall right in front of his face.
How's my pretty girl?
Tippy Toes wags her tail, then proceeds giving her master happy kisses. Because of the toothpicks, Sam moans from his sore gums. Lucas remains unfazed by Sam's noisy pain. He removes an oak glass case from the wall Sam so proudly displayed his New York Jets jersey inside of. He slaps Sam's prized possession on his back, mainly for the sole purpose Lucas was frequently reminded he'd never become man enough to wear that particular jersey. Lucas reluctantly puts Sam's LA Rams hat on his head as if it was giving him cooties. The correlation between the Jets and the Rams? Broadway Joe Namath, Sam's obsession. The only thing Joe and Sam have in common is they both like to drink. Lucas discovered through the grapevine that Sam was a decent quarterback, but no Joe Namath for sure. Lucas stands toe-to-toe with Sam, ever so slightly shaking his head, staring disappointedly into Sam's eyes as if to say, "It could have been different, Dad." He mocks Sam within inches of his face, using the same soothing voice Sam used to trick him into taking the trip to the river. Lucas wants to remind Sam of his previous drunken, abusive conversations that will scar him for life.
Good morning, Dad. Nah, I'm not mad. After all, it's only a game, right?
Lucas kicks Sam in the balls, causing him to flinch, driving the toothpicks further into his aching gums, knocking the air from his lungs. Lucas slowly marches back and forth, not taking his gaze from Sam's tracing eyes.
I imagine you and I spending a little time together blowing you the fuck up today. That sound good, boy? Tippy Toes, fetch a stick, girl.
Tippy Toes runs to her toy box and fetches a stick she brought in from the backyard.
The other stick, Tippy Toes.
She drops the stick and fetches Lucas a stick of dynamite.
Good girl.
Sam's worried his son's about to get even. He shows concern, but hangs on to his "I'm daddy" tough guy persona.
You don't have the guts, pussy.
Lucas ignores his comment and continues reminding him of his verbal abuse.
You're right, Dad. I have learned more from a fool than I could ever learn from a clever man. And as you can see, I appreciate the lesson. But you disrespected me, Dad. Every time I mention my mother, you skated the question with a drunken "shut the fuck up." You got off reminding me I'm nothing but a whiskey baby. Well, Sam, I believe you believed I would remain a child and this day would never come. Guess what? Your baby's all grown now.
Lucas delivers another swift kick to Sam's groin.
And you embarrassed me, Sam!
He kicks him again.
I don't believe you gave it your all, Sam. You never saw one play with the New York Jets because you never played for the New York Jets. Now that's embarrassing. Guess you're gonna have to learn a little lesson. That's all, Sam.
Sam tries to spit on Lucas through his sore, taped open mouth. His revolting saliva drips from his chin. Lucas eyes the dripping drool. He must remain in control and conjure an idea to put Sam in his corner. Lucas springs a combat boner. Sliding down his pants, he wipes Sam's slobber onto his penis and masturbates vigorously.
Whoa!
Without a care, Lucas catches his ejaculate and wipes the sticky on Sam's lips, wetting Sam's eyelids with the remains. Sam freezes in disgust from his son's odd, bold behavior. But knowing tough guy Sam, he tries spitting on Lucas again. Lucas retrieves the pocket knife Sam used to threaten his puppies. He unfolds the razor-sharp blade and with one swift motion, slices Sam's ear off.
Damn! That was easy.
Lucas chews his father's flesh and spits it in his face.
Never spit on me again. Got it, Sam?
Lucas pours 2 shots of whiskey. He bangs the glasses together.
Cheers.
Lucas splashes the first shot in Sam's face, degrading him, then dashes the second shot onto his bleeding ear, punching and kicking him.
Fumble fingers. Fumble fingers. Fumble fingers. Fumble fingers. Fumble fingers.
He continues by pouring the entire bottle of booze on Sam's head. Sam fights for every dribble of the liquor, slurping at the runoff, trying to catch the slightest drop, desperate to help ease his pain.
Wow. That was disgusting. You must have forgotten where I just wiped my cannon juice. Here's the deal, Dad. I will give you 2 choices. 1, get blown to smithereens. That will leave you with no head on your shoulders. 2, get burned alive. Then blown to smithereens. That will leave you with no head on your shoulders. Also, wouldn't it? Just a tad more painful. Perhaps. I'll make an administrative decision. 1 and 2. That way the fire and the smithereens can share in their happiness.
Lucas takes the stick of dynamite and tapes it tightly to Sam's bound hand, then reminds him of his own brutal mutilation.
It's the 4th of July. Here, hold this, Dad. It won't hurt you.
Sam goes into a full panic as Lucas heads to the table. Just like a pit bull, Precious Tippy Toes follows Lucas's every step right under his feet, back and forth. Sam watches Lucas grab a can of lighter fluid and a box of stick matches. Lucas pulls the tip of the lighter fluid, squirting Sam's mouth and throat full of the flammable liquid. Sam gags, doing his best not to swallow the poison. He begs Lucas to spare his life through his mumbling.
Please, I'm sorry.
Tippy Toes sits pretty watching her master even the score.
I believe Grandpa just asked me for a favor. Should we give the old man a little sympathy?
Tippy Toes turns her head one way, then the other, trying to figure out what Lucas just asked.
That was a plain no, if you ask me. It's unanimous. Okay then, say goodbye to Grandpa.
Tippy Toes hates the word grandpa.
Now, Tippy Toes, Grandpa's not worth raising a hair over. But before that stick of dynamite splatters him to splinters, we must first impose the vilest torture possible to a 7-mile river rat. Okay, Tippy Toes?
All Tippy Toes understands is Tippy Toes. Lucas dials Austin's number. He stretches the phone receiver close to Sam's ear so he can hear the conversation.
Hello, Austin Turner speaking.
How's my favorite 7-mile blue cat?
I'm probably a lot better than your dad is right about now. Are we ready to go? My favorite 7-mile river rat.
Sam overhears Austin's words. His eyes explode with anger.
I just need to finish a few things around the house for my dad.
Lucas smiles grimly. Austin ends with a rhyme.
The town is wired and ready to expire.
That's good news, my friend. I'll see you on the bridge.
Lucas unhooks the receiver from the cord and bashes Sam in the side of the head.
That's from our praying neighbor across the river. He sends his love.
Fuck you, fucking traitor.
Lucas stares into Sam's supplicant eyes. He strikes a match, landing it at Sam's feet. The match lies burning, but the fluid does not ignite. Continuing in their stare, he shakes the lighter fluid in Sam's face. Lucas removes his dad's jersey. He wipes his behind with it, sharing the faint stain by rubbing it on dear old Dad's smeller. Lucas places the jersey and hat in a pile on Sam's feet. He douses the clothing with the accelerant and strikes another match. Only this time, the fire takes hold, climbing Sam's perpendicular frame.
Lucas, your mother's still alive.
Then I will find her.
He accelerates the already growing flame, then whistles for Tippy Toes. Sam knows that whistle all too well. It means it's time to go. Sam painfully begs Lucas through the toothpicks.
You're not going all pussy on me, are you? Now are you? Pussy.
I'm sorry. Son. Son.
Lucas and Tippy Toes exit the front door. The two hit the sidewalk with not a clue or a care where they're heading. They hear the loud kaboom, blowing Sam to bits.
We're free, Tippy Toes. We're free.